Okay, so right here we will be solving this paper. This is 0417 October November 2024 ICT. This is your task three database. So I'm going to share with you various things in this. So first of all, this is a question that says that your data must be imported in the format such as days, month, and year. And using your database software, you need to import the files and create the new table. So first of all, you are going to open your Microsoft Access. Open your Access. You are going to create new file, and from the new file, you are going to import the file. Which file you are going to import? You are going to import. First of all, you have to save it with this name so you can create the file. So open Access, create file, and after creating file, you need to import the file. The import file is going to be this file that is given to you. So for importing, what you have to do, like whenever you have a question like database, first of all, you need to open Access. You need to create a new file. You need to save it. Once you have saved the file, now you are going to click on the import. You're going to go into your document, and from the import part, you can import the file that is available to you. Like for example, here the file name is n2402 student, n2402 student, n2402 student. So the first step is to open the file. The second step is to import them. When you are going to import it, will be requested to have two options. Like the first one is the delimited, the one is the fixed length. So you are going to select after the import delimited. Delimited means that you have the character files that are like separated by each one, as you can see from the data set right here as well, as they are being separated by the comma. So next, now make sure that you have the comma ticked, and it says that first row contain fields name, right? First row contain fields name. Okay. First row contains field names. This should be ticked. That means that your first row have all the elements right. Now you need to click on next, and here's the part where you have to choose a foreign key. Now your question says that you need to set the roll number as the primary key. What is your primary key? Your primary key is going to be the unique key. So you are going to select the roll number as your primary key because it is a part of your question. And after selecting the primary key, you need to take the data types from the question and you need to like add them into your program. So here you can see that you have all of the fields like course, code, last name, all of that. So for setting the data type, what you have to do is that okay, you are going to click here, this one. Roll number, and you are going to click on advanced. When you are going to click on the advanced tab, there you will have the option to select to have the set the data types. So you can set the data types now as per the correspondence of the question. So each data type should be same as you can see it right here. I'm going to set the data types, course ID, date of birth, roll number, telephone, all of them. Make sure like telephone is an example of short text, and telephone is an example of short text. See, it's given in the question: text, date, time, age is going to be of your number. So you have to set the data types right here. Okay. Then after setting the data types, you can click on OK, and next, and finish. That's it. Close. Now, after this finish, you will see that on the rightmost column, you have the tables right here, right? So to open this table, you are going to right click. You are going to right click and you are going to click on design view. Now, your question says that your date of birth should be in this format. So in the design view, you can click on the specific item and you can set their format like this. So it should be like in the format of the medium date as shown into the question like this. So you can then save this part and then it says that place in your evidence document the screenshot, the field name, data types, and primary key used. So you are going to take the snipping tool. You are going to take the screenshot of all of that and you are going to paste it into your evidence document. See, like this. Now, moving ahead with the second part, now it says that you need to import this one into your database. Now, you need to use these field names and data types, and you need to set the subject code as the primary key. So the process that we have done earlier, we are going to do the same part. I'm again going to go on my Access. I'm going to import the file. I'm going to select the primary key. What is the primary key? The primary key is going to be your unique identifier, right? Your unique identifier value, and then I'm going to set the data types, the process which I did earlier. Then again, I'm going to take a screenshot and do it. So let's see, let's check this part. See, so I have closed this. I go on to my, for importing, I go on to external data from file, text file. Okay, so the process is going to be same. First row contains this, choose a primary key value. Then you are going to select your primary value. Subject code is primary value, and advanced. And now you are going to make sure that the data type is going to be same. Like it has text, numbers, level is going to be integer display. You have working experience as well. That is going to be double the duration part. And finish. Okay. Now you are going to right click on the same one, design view, and you are going to set the data type. I'm gonna do it. Right. You need to, like, for going into this part, you need to right click on this file, this one, and then right click, click design view. So you will have all of these options. So now you need to take help of your paper and then select the desired level of places in this. Like for example, work experience is Boolean and the value is yes or no. So I'm going to click on work experience. I'm going to set the format as yes or no, and the lookup value or the final value is going to be your text box because it was a part of the question. So make sure like in the end you have all of these values, like faculty code is short text, faculty is short text, degree type is short text, level is number, degree code is short text, subject is short text. So when you will be solving this question, you can pause this video of me and you can check that if you have the like specific values or not. Right after that, you need to click on save and then you need to move on to this. So now you can see that you have this example of your data. So now you can close it as well. Now let's get back to the question. It says that, okay, place in your evidence document. So again, now you're going to take the snapshot by opening it again, right click, design view, take the snipping tool, and now you're going to snip this portion and you are going to paste this into your document file right here. Okay, then it says that for the now if 12 marks are done for this part, you need to see that create a one-to-many relationship between create a one-to-many relationship between the subject code field in the degree table and the course table in the student table. That means that you need to define how they are working in a relation. So for creating a relationship, we will be going on access and we will be going on database tools. Okay. For creating a relationship, we need to go on database tools and then relationship. Database tools and then relationships. And then when you are going to go on the relationships, you have both of these tables. So you can double click on them. They will be coming right here. Relationships, you are going to double click here. You will have all of these tables. So now you can create a relationship between them. To create a relationship, you have to drag the columns between each other. So for example, right here, subject code is linked with the course code. When you are going to drop it here, this pop-up will come, right? And you can right click this, you can edit this relationship. So subject code is in a relationship with course code, and your question says that it should be in a relationship with one to many, right? So then you just take the screenshot and just a moment. Mm, yes. Then you just take the screenshot. You have to copy this and you have to paste this into your evidence document like this. So this is your step number 16 for creating the relationship in Access. After that, okay, 15 is also done. Now I have the 16 part. Now 16 part says that using fields from both of the tables, you need to produce a tabular report. You need to have all of those values. So for producing this, you need to select the records where subject includes the text organic and age of is 25 or more. So for producing a tabular report, you need to first of all save this. For the tabular report, you will be going on to create and you will be click on query design. By for the tabular report, you need to click on create, and after create query design. Now you are going to double click on both of the tables. So here you have the relationship which you have created. Now the question says that select the record where subject includes the text organic. That means that the subject includes the text organic, and you need to show the fields such as first name, last name, date of birth, telephone, all of this right here. So you are going to select the fields that were given into the question. When you will be clicking on them, they will be below the processing it, like telephone number, age is, and then duration, and all of these values because they are right here in the part of your question. Your question says that shows only the field first name. You're going to click on first name. Last name, date of birth, telephone, age, October, duration, degree code, subject and work. So all of this has to be there. Now, after that, it says that degree code, subject code, working experience. After that, it says that you need to sort the data into ascending order of degree code. But your subject should also include the text organic. Select the record where the subject includes the text organic. That means you need to filter the subject. So you are going to go on to the subject and you are going to write here in the criteria that the criteria you want is that it only should have organic, right? It should only have organic like this. So when you are going to run this by clicking on the run command, so you can see that it has only given you the words with the organic part. So you can click on the design view. So your criteria should only be like organic. The second criteria for age October is 25 or more. So you are going to go into age October and you are going to write the criteria in this part, that the value should be greater than equals to 25. Now you are going to run, and when you are going to run, you will have the values that are only greater than 25. Save. Now now you need to generate the report. So this is the third part. Now for the report generation, what you need to do is that you need to go on to access, and you need to go into your create. You need to go on the report wizard. In the report wizard, you need to select your query one, and you need to have all of these values. Then you are going to click next, and make sure you have these values, the one which we have done just right now. Next, next, and right here you can set the order which you want. In the question, it said ascending order. Right here it says that sort the data into ascending order, and it has a page orientation of landscape. So you are going to set the landscape. Next, and it says that includes only the title, mature student studying organic farming. So you have to give this title right here, mature students studying organic farming, and right here, that's your report. You need to sort the data into ascending order of degree code and ascending order of age October 24. So you have to like go into the design view. When you're going to click the design view, you can add a sort here. I'm repeating this part again. The question says that you need to sort the data into descending order of degree code and ascending order of age October 24. So for this part, we will be going into this and right clicking design view, and in the design view there is the option of the group and sort button. When you are going to click on the group and sort button, you can see that here you have the option to add a sort. When you are going to click on group and sort, you have the option to add a sort. So I'm going to click here, add a sort, and it says descending order of degree. So select the sort by, I'm going to select the degree code, and I'm going to select it with Z on top because this is the descending order. And add another sort. I'm going to select age October 24, and then I'm going to select from smallest to largest. This satisfies the part here that sorts the data into descending order and ascending order of both of them. Now it says that use a calculated control to display at the end of the report only the age of the oldest student. Okay, so you are going to go in the age 24 part. You will be going into the tools, and here you have the options to apply the formula. So you can select any formula, like maximum you have selected. So after maximum you have selected, now it is going to give you the maximum value of it, and display on the oldest student has the label age of oldest student. So you also need to give the label. It is going, you can give the label right here. For creating the label, you need to select the text from the top of it. So when you selected the text from top of it, it's right here, and you can give the title here, that age of oldest students, and it has your name, center number, candidate name in the footer of the report, so it appears in the same position of every page. And then you need to take a screenshot. Just a moment. You have the text file and you are going to add into your page footer as per your question name, your candidate number, and your center number. Fits a single page width and prints on only two pages. So you need to fit it with a single page width that prints on only two pages only. And then you need to place the evidence in the document formula that is used to display. So for the screenshot, you are going to go, you are going to take the same view because it is going to show you the formula you have added. So this is going to show the formula and this is, you are going to copy it and you are going to paste it into your step 17 evidence. Then you are going to have the layout view and you can see all of the values here. You can set them as per your requirement. They shouldn't be like unorganized. Make sure they are well organized. Then you can increase this date of birth part since it is not being showed here. The telephone right here. Then we have this part which is age October 24. Then we have the duration part, uh, degree code, and you can also set the subject as well. Okay, so just make sure that the sheet is well organized.
So what does he press?
You don't need to press anything here. You just need to click.
Yeah, what did he click? Control.
No, nothing. Just you need to click. That's it. When you are going to click, these commands will appear itself. Like you don't need to click Control or Alt. You just need to click on the edges of it. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So in every type of these questions, you need to make sure that after you are done, your file has to be really organized. Like your data should be there. You can see the difference. Like that's how I have done it here, and that's how it was there previously. Like you can see the difference. There's a huge difference, right? I mean, the file was not able to show the date of birth, so they have set it so that its whole of it is organized. And in the end, you need to save the file and you need to go on to file and you need to click on print. Then it says that create a columnar date. Okay, you are going to create a data entry form. The form will contain a field that will be a drop down menu for the user to select an option from the list. Data from the selected option will be stored with. Okay, so you need to create a form from this for this part. So for creating a form, you need to go on to the create part. You need to click on form wizard, and with the form wizard, then you can going to take the this table, and your form data entry form should must ask you like only the required fields. So the fields are roll number, first name, last name, gender, date of birth, telephone, email in the same order with the data and labels that are displayed in full. So you are going to set the files like this, but they should be in the order. Should have roll number, first name, last name, okay, gender, date of birth, telephone, and email. Gender, date of birth, telephone, and email. Then you need to click next. Then, yeah, it should be columnar, and you can rename this as your student data entry form and finish it. Okay, you can see that here you have the data entry form right now. Now we need to amend that as per our paper. So First of all, I think you need to take the screenshot of it, showing you form with a record from the database displayed. So again, I'm going to take the snapshot. I'm going to paste it into my evidence document. Just a moment. Okay, they have pasted it here. Then you have step number 19, and in step number 19, now you need to import this file as a new table in your database. You need to set the ISO as the primary key. One on the form created in step 17, create a new control using a drop-down menu which lists each ISO code from the country code table. Place this control between date of birth and telephone line fields. And then each drop-down menu should have these parts. Okay. So now I'm going to go on to the external data, new file, from file, text file. I'm going to select the new file and okay, delimited. Okay. First row contain field names. Okay. Your it should be after a comma. First row contain field names. Field name, like the first one is the ISO code, country name, all of that. You can select the primary key, the unique key. Okay, the unique key is the ISO code, definitely for this. Next and finish. So now the table is imported right here. Now you need to create a new control using the drop down menu which lists each ISO code from the country table. So place the control between date of birth and the telephone field. So I'm going on to click design view, and in the design view I'm going to extend it. After extension, I'm going to select them. I'm going to bring them a little down. Then here's some empty space. Now in this empty space, it says in the question that you should be drawing the relation. So I'm going to use the combo box, and with this combo box that is in between the date of birth and telephone line, I want this basically creates a combo box. So I want the combo to get values from another table or query. Okay, I'm going to check this part because in the question it says that you need to take the values and then you're going to select the country codes database, and okay, place the this control between date of birth and field, and you need to take ISO codes from the country code. So I'm going to take the ISO code next. So again, it's going to be ISO code. ISO codes are right here. Next, remember the value, store the value in this field. The list displays in ascending order alphabet. The list displays unique values only. Data entry is limited to only the ISO codes. The ISO code is selected in the nationality field. Okay. So I'm going to go here, store the value in the field. The value is going to be your nationality. Next. Mm, label the new field as country code. Finish. Now here you have the table and the drop down. Country code is going to be, you can right click, you can go into the form view. Now you can see that here's the relationship, and they have also given you the drop down from the table which states country code. The drop down menu label with the text fully visible. Okay, the text is visible. Again, you are going to take the screenshot and you are going to paste it into your evidence document. If you have not taken the screenshot properly, you will not get marks. So make sure you are doing it properly. Data entry control so that only unique values are listed.
Can I take more than one screenshot? Or does it only have to be like
You should only be taking one
if I
screenshot.
took two, it's wrong?
Yeah, you should take only one screenshot and only one screenshot would work. Okay, so this is the validation part. For this, you need to click on this nationality and you are going to go into this property sheet. In the property sheet, you have all of these values. You will be going into the data. In the data, control source is nationality and raw source is this. Limit to list. Okay. Limit to list is going to be my yes. It says that data entry control so that only unique values are listed and limit data entry to the list options. That means that you should not be able to enter data list of your choice. Enabled, yes. Again, you are going to take the screenshot and then you are going to paste this into your evidence document. Okay, right click design view. Okay, again need to take the screenshot of it. Paste this in your evidence document. Index should be yes, that means no duplicate. It means it's only restricted, the list is only restricted to the options that you have. So you need to paste all these screenshots so that you can justify your answer. Then here's the last part of the question. Use the form edited in step 18 to add the following details. So you just need to open the form and add these details, take a screenshot, and that's it. Form view, you just need to enter the details from right here, and then you just need to take the screenshot. So you just have to enter those details.
Okay.
That's it.
It's
So